Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing another speed build. I haven't really done one of these in a while, I don't think, so decided to do another one today. I'm just packed within a starter house because I don't really think my building skills are good enough to do a big house yet. So here we're just starting with a house and it's one bedroom, one bathroom, and we've got like an open kitchen and living space. And here is me trying to do the roof. I cut out a lot of the start because it just took me so long to find a roof that I liked. I went through many different designs trying to find one, but this is the one I chose. And I'm just gonna talk you through what I'm doing on camera here. And at the end, I'll also be making like I normally just do screenshots, but I decided to do like a little video instead. So you see that at the end. And I'm actually using Sony Vegas Pro 13 today, which is my brand new editor, and I'm really excited to be using it. So yeah, let's get on with it. So here I'm just doing the little porch area. Did this like a little stair thing, put on a little foundation. I always forget to do that. You know how you can put little designs on the foundation? I always forget to do that for some reason. So yeah, I'm just changing the shape and things. Didn't want to make it too much of a square. And yeah, I don't know if I just mentioned this, but this is under the price range for a starter house. I think it was about 21,000 simoleons, which I think's under. I think it's 22, which is the maximum. But so yeah, this is great. There's not a computer in it, but I do have one of those little tablet things for 800 simoleons or something like that. I put one of those in, and yeah, so I chose the door, and I'm trying to go through the coverings for the front of the house. I decided to go with a wood covering. I was going to go with brick, then I thought this just looked better for some reason. I think it might be because of the door, the gold, and the paneling and the paneling just went well together, so I did that. There was a bit of a problem with the roof. I just went back there, you might have seen, trying to change it, but it just wouldn't really work. I'm sure there was something that I was thinking, oh, I need to mention this in the voiceover because I forgot to do it in the house and I can't really remember this second what it was. It might come back to me. So here I'm trying to find a good set out for the inside, and I want to do something different with the with that room at the front. So I did like kind of like a diagonal wall. That's something that I've never really done before, and I just wanted to try something new, so I did that. And that was going to be the kitchen, but you'll be able to see in a minute how that little box right there in the back corner that I've just put in, that was going to be the bedroom. But then I went back shortly after and realised that that's too small to be a bedroom, so you probably won't even be able to fit a single bed in there. So we'll change the kitchen and the bedroom around later, which you'll be able to see in just 1 second. As you can see there, put red carpet in, and I've got the tiling over where the kitchen is, but they swap shortly and actually open up the kitchen because I thought it is a small house, there's not really a whole lot of space, so just opened it up to make it more spacious. So I put that little what are those called? The ones with no doors in it. I can't think what it's called now. So yeah, just because I wanted to open up a little bit, but that changes shortly, and actually put a door in there because, well, you don't want your bedroom to be all open, so I changed that shortly. And I'm just going around with the windows. I don't really think there's a lot of windows here. That little corner right there where I'm trying to find something was so annoying because it was two wall things. Why can't I think of the wall? What? Really? Oh my god, I'm messing up today. Yeah, anyway, it was just hard to fit a window in there. So now we're going on to the little living room area, which again I do change shortly once I've opened up the kitchen and I put it more in the corner. And I find this setup really weird for some reason. I don't know why. It might just be this for everyone and I just don't notice. But this living room setup's really weird. You have like it's all like in a line. It's all like symmetrical. You have the TV, the coffee table, and then the sofa, all like that. And I don't like how that's set up. I don't know why. I was just looking at it weird, and I couldn't really find the right way to put it for some. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Anyway, as you can see there, we're doing that little transition there as I opened up that room, and then I put the carpet in where the kitchen was, and the kitchen goes over in the corner. I can't exactly remember if I do that right now or just shortly. I can't really remember because I actually did this a couple of weeks ago and I'm just doing the voiceover now. You'll be seeing this probably during August, but I'm actually doing this voiceover on the 12th of July. I know I end up like, I don't want to ramble too much off topic because I try to stop myself from doing this in every single video. But I upload on Thursdays and Saturdays, so I have all week to record, and some days I get really motivated to record, so I'll be recording like all day, and after I'm like, at the end of the day, I've realised that I've like recorded enough videos to fill up my Thursdays and Saturdays for the whole month, if you know what I mean. So I kind of stop myself from recording sometimes because I know I don't want to be going too far in advance. But for now, I have went too far in advance, and it's really annoying because it's like the next couple of videos coming up are like worse quality, if you know what I mean, because some of the upcoming videos, which, well, by the time this goes up, you'll have seen, but I don't know, I'm just going to stop talking about that because it's too confusing. Let's just go on about the house. So I decided to go with my red and the black theme, which always seem to do in the rooms. I don't know, it just seems like a nice colour combination, so I went with that. And I went with the curtains in there, and as you can see, that curtain just above the bed, it kind of has a blue tint to it, and I don't know why, but some curtains don't have this, but most of the curtains in my builds have this glitch, especially in my Collins family, in that little dining area where the bar is. The curtains in there always do this, and I really don't know why it is, but there's like a blue tint, and no matter what colour curtain it is, and it just really, really annoys us, so I don't know, I'm just going to have to live with that. I know underneath it's the colour that I was thinking of, but it just shows up differently on camera, so it's really annoying. Here we're going in with the bathroom. It was pretty small, and I like to keep my bathrooms on the smaller side. For some reason, I tend to do them really big, and I find it hard to fit up all the space, so I'm kind of glad it's on a smaller scale here. And I just put it up with the basics, the toilet, the sink, and the shower. We could have done without the sink because I put one in the kitchen, but we did have enough money anyway, so it's fine. And I just put a little laundry basket in there and a towel just to fill up the space a little bit, make it look a bit more homey, and a little rug there just to fill up the space again, and went with the blue and white colour theme. Here we're doing the kitchen, and it was a very, very small space. I did change that blue colour, I think. Did I? I don't think I went with blue. Did it? Yeah, I do change it. So it is just a very small space, but, you know, it's nice. We're kind of like running out of money here, so yeah, I had to be conscious of how much space I was filling up with. Just trying to find here the right positions for everything, where the sink should go, where the fridge should go, just in relation to the windows, because I don't want the fridge to be covering a big window. So as you can see, I'm just moving things around and seeing what works. And I've just realised that window there's like behind the counter, which doesn't look good. I don't know if I changed that or not. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I must change it because that doesn't really look good. And I'm going in with the counters there, trying to switch up like that top ones, how you can have like the half counters on the top, which I don't really use. And I know it's like if you have a window underneath, you put them in so you don't cover up the window, but I don't know why. I just haven't noticed that. I must have thought that window was a really small one. Oh well, you can change it if you download it off the gallery. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned, this is up on the gallery, so you can go and download it today. Just go and search for my origin ID, which is Thomas Sydney 1, and you can go and download this. There's no custom content in this house. It's not a base game starter, which actually I might do, just like a base game house, for you who don't have any of these expansion packs and things, which might help you. So yeah. Just, as you can see, that I'm rearranging the things there. The coffee table I think I put against the wall, but I later realised that I need a door there because we do like kind of like a back garden sort of thing. But we didn't have enough money to fill it up, so it's basically just the stairs going down and a couple of plants at the back, and that's basically it. But, you know, I wanted that door there, so if you start making money with your sim, then you can, you know, expand the back garden and things. So we're going in with the TV there, and I actually scaled up the TV a bit. I kind of wanted a big TV to fit in that corner, but it would be too expensive to actually buy a big TV, so I just scaled it up a bit. And we're just going in with the decorations here for the main living space. I really like that table. I think it fits really nice in there, and I put the little plant pot that was on the coffee table just as a little decoration, because starter houses, there really isn't really much you can do with them, so those little decorations really make a difference, I think. And then we're going back into the bedroom there just to fill up the dresser with some clutter. We've got some like was that like a tissue box and some bottles of products. And I put a big rug in there just to fill up the space a bit. Was that the final one I went with? Oh, I thought I went with a bigger one. Anyway, it looks nice there. Put a little bin next to the kitchen. And I think that's pretty much it for the inside. Now we're going on to the landscaping, and I'm just putting in a couple of trees. I always seem to go with the same tree every single time for some reason. I don't know why. That tree there, I can't remember the name of it at the minute, but that tree I always seem to put in there. And I put that little dirt train paint in underneath the tree to make it look a little bit more realistic. That's something I always forget, but I see other people doing it in the builds, and just adds that little more oomph, I guess. So just going in with the plants there, had to be conscious with how much I was spending, because I did have move objects on so I could put them nice into each other, just slightly overlapping. But I think like I kind of go over the top with plants sometimes, and I don't know, I just kind of lost track with the spending a bit. I don't know if I went over at this point because I don't have the little thing up over at the top where it tells you the price, but anyway, just went in with the plants there, and I put that little the little flower train paint in. I thought it looked nice, and a little bit of stone leading from the main street pathway. And I don't think I went around don't think I went around with that the dirt train paint around the house, because like it looks really nice when you have the dirt train paint going around the edges of the house, around the bottom. I think it just makes it look a bit more nice and realistic. But I must have forgot to do it in this, which was a bit unfortunate. As you can see there, when I put the fence in, it takes away the wall coverings for some reason. I see this happening in loads of other people's builds, where when you put the fence in, it takes away the wall coverings for some reason, which is really unusual, but it just does that. So went back in with that, and we're just putting in some, oh, did I cut this out or not? I don't think I cut this out. Oh well. As you can see, I had a bit of problem there trying to fit something in there. And yeah, with this Sony Vegas thing, I've sped this clip up to the maximum it could go, but for some reason it looks really, really short. The whole thing was about an hour of recording, but I cut it down to like 12 minutes with actual recording, then on top of that the video at the end, which you'll see in just a second. But yeah, for me, looking back at this preview screen now as I'm doing this voiceover, it looks really, really like what's the word I'm trying to look for? Slow. I cannot think of that. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm just going in with some final touches, putting in that, I think I went over the top with that terrain paint there. Oh, I just hit my pop filter, I don't know if you heard that. I think I went over the top with that terrain paint, but it just added a bit more decoration to the place, I think, because it was a bit boring anyway. So yeah, I'm just going in with those final touches there with the plants, and that is pretty much it. So like I said, you can go into the Origin, the gallery, and search from Origin ID Thomas Sydney. Want to download this house? Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And also, if you have any suggestions you want to see in the future of this channel, don't forget to leave them in the comment section. So I'm just going in with the final touches here, but I'm going to stop the voiceover so you can see the end video that I did. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye.